Can they break that domination? I'm not so sure, but they'll give it a good try as always.
So off we go then.
I just think what's most important is that both sides give a professional performance.
And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Mackay! Gets good distance on it. And he's been shifted off it. Raul Moro. No goals as yet. Shifted upfield. And he welcomes it in. Keeper sees it all the way. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Moro looks to clip it forward.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Done delicately. Bellingham. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Neymar driving. It's Neymar! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Wriggles his way through. He might be in here! Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's off and running. Mackay.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Neymar stood his ground. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the...
Mackay! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. That is good alertness. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Opts for safety.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
649.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Raul Moro. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe, played back in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mackay. Mbappe! Oh, great chance! And Cruyff! They've done it!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
After 80 minutes is number 9, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Barcelona could counter here. Defence has got rid of that. Mbappe belts one. It's has a look and has a go. They want to be quick to recover this. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Ivan Sanchez. And that's it. Barcelona have won here on day one. They have done just what they wanted to do, and the message is very much, bring on the rest of the season. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think it's a good note to start the season from which we saw a lot of positives.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. In with a header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder... Tries a shot! That's a decent clearance. White. Goes looking wide. Guevara. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Guevara. Neymar. Mbappe. Belts one. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw! Oh, did he not thump that? Did he not thump that?
Well, that was struck with a level up from venom. Power and control aren't easy to pair up, and that was an exception.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is through here. Neymar! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
8 minutes is number 11, Neymar.
Barcelona get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Clips it so gently. Rodri works it forward, and it's Neymar. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Neymar. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Cruyff. Oh, it's come loose. Guevara. Now he's off and running. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that interception was most necessary. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona ahead 2-0 and they are looking good.
Still plenty of time left for a comeback.
And we're off again. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Guevara. And he was quick to react. Interesting ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Mackay.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
70,987.
Oh, that's fabulous. Martinez catches it safely. Cruyff. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Driving forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. Has a go! And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Alava can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 22.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 18. Number 7. Number
Half an hour
8.
gone in the second half.
Coming on the field. Number 19. Number 16. Number 23.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Bellingham, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Bellingham. He is being harried and hassled.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital.
1 minute added time.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan.
And that is that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Good steal, he just read it. That is a great pick out. And he's had it nicked away. Matija Nastasic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now then, the ball's come loose.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Speculative strike. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still goalless at the moment. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a good ball out wide. Mackay, Bellingham, and he's a decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 32 minutes is number 11, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Bellingham. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. But that is good defending, it's been repelled. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Neymar plays it short. That is lovely. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a throw-in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read. Cruyff. Mackay. Oh, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And that is expertly dealt with. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Leganes needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar with the short one.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's played forward. Bellingham. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Number 7, Mbappe. Number 14, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 10, De Bruyne. Number 21, Pep Guardiola. Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
Barcelona making consecutive
16,
changes here.
Coming on the field, number 8, number 13, Erling Haaland.
He's found a way through. White wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. He's had it taken off him. Pinged towards the front line. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's intervened well there. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, super ball! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
He's had a hit! They've played it short. Fran Garcia. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Mackay! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he was quick to react. Chance here to counter. Fran Garcia makes the interception. It's run loose here. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! It's Cruyff! That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham! Always going over the top.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's played into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Mbappe. Mackay looking to add to his goal. Stoichkov. He's found... Can he finish? It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rudiger. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. For Valverde. And it's Rudiger. And Garcia. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Now it's Dani Ceballos.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Spread out to the left. Well read, nice interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. No reported change to either side during the break. Mackay. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! That's not going far. Ceballos. Showing great feet there. White does well to stand firm and defend it. Bellingham fiddles it through, and the flag has stayed down. Neymar! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Valverde.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Out to the left it goes.
72,306.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's lost his man here. Maldini. And they can counter here. Bellingham. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, some tackle that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Goulet. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted. Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are almost home and dry now. Oh, that's fabulous.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. Looking for the runner. He could be in here. He is through here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity.
Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. And the matchday noise at this place is truly... Bellingham! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Bellingham. Darder. Robert Navarro.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary. Darder. And he was quick to react. White. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar! Neymar! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Barcelona, after 18 minutes, is number 11, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, good read. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's played into the towering header. He has done it! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Mallorca get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's looking to set free a runner. There's the hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Darder. He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Barcelona can start a counter here. Gets into some space. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mackay certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Neymar looking to add to his goal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that's been intercepted. And here's Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. Neymar! That's going to go a long way. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period. No changes at half-time that we're aware of.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's loose now and they want to get it in for the pieces. And it's in! A two-goal cushion and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
The attendance for this
Barcelona
match was
take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Now the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitutions taking place.
Mallorca choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Neymar. Bellingham. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah,
Bellingham! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42, number 22, number 16. Coming on the field, number
He's
10.
having a go! Top save!
Number
That
18,
shot was travelling.
Messi. Number 8, substitution.
De Bruyne. Messi. And he's lost his man. And Messi! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
that's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Number 18.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Lionel Messi.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. He is through here. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is a truly outstanding save. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Now that's well seen too. 4 added minutes on the board. And that is that. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. Mackay! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a good run down the left. Coquet. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Griezmann. He's amongst the league's top 5 scorers. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's looking to set free a runner. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's managed to get free. Pablo Barrios. Now it's Correa. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Decent hit! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Lino. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? He's onside! And he's got his cross in. Nice interception, well timed. Mackay. Now it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Lino. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Longley. Correa. Played out to the right. And the whistle goes for half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target.
Can he put it away? And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. And he's gone looking for safety. Raspilicueta.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Koke. Passes short and sharp. Javi Galan. Goalkeeper's ball.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary. Mackay being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined. Witsel. Longley. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And Witsel. Llorente. Fiddles it through. Llorente. White deals with that comfortably. Musiala. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Correa. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! They've scored! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Number 10. Correa.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
14. Marcos
De
Llorente.
Paul with the delivery.
On the field. Number 19.
De Bruyne.
Number 9.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Number 5.
Messi.
Substitution.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
the keeper's got it again. Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that's it. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will... Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, that's been intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Has a go! Oh, that's nice. Out to the left it goes. And he was quick to react. Fiddles it through. And the finish! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Mackay. And here's Cruyff. Mackay. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Nice interception, well timed. Played out to the left flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Mackay! They want to be quick to recover this. That's the throw.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Aim forwards. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's picked his way through. Decent hit! It's a really well-measured ball. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
On the field is
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Spread neatly. Roberto Carlos.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Stoichkov.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar. Nice ball, and he's real chance! And he's straight offside. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here.
550.
And he's on his way! Mackay! Mackay! And now the breakaway, and he welcomes it in. And that's put paid to a promising move. Stoichkov, looking for options for movement. He's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He'll try from distance.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Coming on to replace him is number 10, De Bruyne. Substitution.
He's having a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. De Bruyne tries a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 78 minutes is number 10, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne.
A case now of complete control. Interesting ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
That's played into space. It's an early cross. Climbs up big! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now that's well seen too. Lejeune. Played out to the right.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Neymar. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. Oh, super ball. Hits one! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Barcelona totally rampant here.
Neymar.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Neymar plays it short. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Sweat, it's bounced out! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Barcelona, after 10 minutes, is number 9, Johan Cruyff.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gets into some space. He has found the way through. He's gone for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Álvaro Tejero. Kral.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Mackay. It's Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Mackay. In with the challenge. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Distributed tidily. He's found a way through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Musiala, can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. They're urged. Big chance! A real chance! Yes, it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Bellingham!
2 added minutes have
And that has been
indicated.
clubbed away. Kral, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Álvaro Tejero. Ball is over the line. Oh, that's a key interception. And that interception was most necessary. No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. And the shot! In for the pieces! There's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! And he's found the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 17, number 22. Coming on the field, number 19, number 14. Substitution in progress.
That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete! He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Played out to the left flank. Mackay.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
The final seconds now. And he's found a way past. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves...
And now, lining up for
So here we go,
Barcelona.
yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveller, especially here. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard to overlook the very talented
Musiala! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Musiala. Van der Beek. And it's lofted through here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckenbauer. For Musiala. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice control. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now the breakaway. It's a really well-measured ball. Romeu. And here's Neymar. He's tried one!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Blint. Romeu. Blint. Bellingham. Musiala. Van der Beek. Played out to the left flank. And it's Blint. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great ball. Van der Beek! Played out to the right. And there's the end of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. But it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And a second time. It's in! First blood drawn. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
They've played it short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Match was 71,649. Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And it's been taken short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They've played it short. Well, that's an excellent interception. Barcelona can start a counter here. Mackay, he's found a way through.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Spread out to the left. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And there's his chance to lead the counter. De Bruyne. De Bruyne powering forward here.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
A real chance if he can get through. Roberto Carlos. Barcelona finding their passes.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tense.
And the shot! Surely this time, they've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
After 90 minutes is number 22.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Neymar. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitution for Barcelona.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire.
And time is up. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really...